It's Talk It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Yunetta Spring.
All right, y'all, let's Talk It Out Tuesday with professional licensed counselor Miss Yunetta Spring. I am so excited to have you on. Welcome to the show, Yunetta.
Hey. Glad to be here.
We are closing out Mental Health Awareness Month, and I know today you want to talk about how Black and brown communities struggle, how to safely and effectively respond to a mental health crisis.
Yes. Today I really want to talk about some ways of how to deal with someone dealing with a mental health crisis and the best ways to support them and de-escalate the situation.
Wow, that's so important. Now, what are some of the strategies that can be used, to help somebody recognize that they're having a crisis?
If you know that history of that person or their mental health issues, you may, be aware of it. But I think the best way to support someone in that situation is to remain calm. When we are calm, we make more conscious, calculated decisions, can hear clearly and really understand what's going on. And I think what makes situations escalate oftentimes is we try to control the crisis. We try to tell that other person to calm down. Like, you focus on staying calm yourself, because it's a big problem, especially in our community, is we fear what we don't understand. Right? When we don't understand mental health, we automatically think Black bodies are threatened, in most cases, and it creates more chaos. So I think the thing is to remain as calm as possible.
What is a mental health crisis, Yunetta? I'm confused. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. No. A mental health crisis it could be someone trying to commit suicide. They could be trying to end their lives. They could be psychotic, right? So they could be delusional or speaking in ways that don't make sense. So we've all seen, that person that may have what we call like a severe or persistent mental illness, where they may be wandering or aggressive, and people feel like they may be a harm to themselves or others, and sometimes it can make the situation worse if they aren't trained or don't know what they're doing.
So Yunetta, now as we've seen on the news, how oftentimes when Black people call the police for mental health help, so it's always, most of the time it turns out deadly. So is there anything that we could do instead of calling the police? Because you can't call a mental health person, say, let me call a mental health person to come through here. Where would they be? Yeah, so
right.
What do you do?
Yeah, so I'm grateful now that we have that crisis hotline we talked about, a while ago. It's probably almost been a year now, which is 988. So if you think someone may be experiencing a mental health crisis, instead of calling 911, you can call 988. Can help you with diffusing the situation, of how to navigate it, and they can also send out mental trained professionals with the police or as a crisis response team to help that person in need.
Is that universal? That's everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
We're talking to professional licensed counselor Yunetta Spring about mental health. Now, Yunetta, this is a tough one, because how do we have a conversation with people that may be afraid to get mental health, to get any kind of counseling or whatever? Like, how do we have that conversation without, continuing to make them feel comfortable that it's okay to get counseling, it's okay to get help?
Yeah, for sure. Get curious about why they are afraid. Fear that just doesn't come out of from anywhere. So understanding the perspective of that person can be helpful. Understanding why they are afraid, and helping to answer those questions that they may have can be a great place to start.
All right, that's good stuff this morning, Yunetta. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
Yeah, so you can find me on YunettaSpring.com. Follow me on all social platforms at Yunetta Spring, or you can text the word SPRING to 55444 for some free resources.
There it is, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.